Back once again, man. Street Knowledge Podcast, man. Y'all know what to do. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please hit that like button for me, man. Also, make sure you hit the notification button so you know whenever I'm up here, man. We can get it on, chop it up, talk that talk, and have a good time, man, up here doing the things we like to do. Knowledgeable things. Shout out to all the people that be supporting me, that come through every time, show me love. And I must keep up the good work. We growing. We doing all the right things. We're not talking negative about people, or should I say rappers, and telling everybody business. And that's the quick way to get your channel popping. So we doing that strategically, and we like to do the give these messages when possible. Basically things that's knowledgeable street stuff, and even if it ain't about street stuff, sometimes it's just things that is need to be heard or catch up on a lot of things, politics that's going on that fits us. We don't want to be overbearing with all the politics stuff, especially with things that we can't control, but some things is and should be heard, so we'll speak about that too as well, man. So that's what it do, man. I wanted to get up here, or should I say come up here and chop it up with you guys, man. Go over a few things. It's 30 years of hip hop. 30 years of Rocafella. And shout out to everybody that made that possible with Jay-Z, which would be Dame Dash, Biggs, and whoever else, Shaka that's up there, Emmanuel that was up there. It's a blessing for Rocafella, and should I say a label, to be rolling that long with an artist such as Jay-Z that's still humongously big, humongously relevant. And that's why I say shout out to all the people that helped him make it possible for him to still be there, even if he's still not with all of them. Damon Dash and him haven't been seen eye to eye for years and years. And, Jay-Z maintained his relevancy of who he is to this day. And, that's a thing that needs to be applauded. But you can never forget who put you in position, who helps you get in position. So that comes with a lot of people, even people at labels that gave them distribution and things of that nature. So, that's a plus, man. And, I wanted to come up here and give y'all one of my Rocafella stories. Because, me and my brother Jay Black, y'all might know him on Instagram as T2G Clothing. And, him and Dame Dash was was best friends from way back in the days. They used to be the best out crew. Dame, y'all hear Dame talk about that a lot. And me and Jay Black is best friends. I didn't really know Dame all the way back then. That's how I met Dame. And once I met Dame, then we became brothers. So you gotta look back at 96, something like that. I had just came home from jail 95, and I want to say around 96, we started shooting the Paid in Full movie. So, after the Paid in Full situation was done and all that, we was back down south, in the South. Me and Black, we was back down south. And, I was doing music. I was still pushing myself as an artist and all that. And I was running across a few people that was in the music game. And I stumbled across a few artists that was nice. And, I started wanting to push artists. So I said, I'm going to just go and start pushing artists. I I was already selling records. I was signed with Unique's distribution out of Hyde Park, New York, and we was selling wax and CDs at the time. So, long story short, Dame and them was still killing the game, and I used to tell my brother Jay Black, yo, dog, yo, we need to go and get with Dame, man. I found this new artist. He's an R&B cat out of Durham. Dude is nice. And Jay Black was living in Charlotte at the time, and I'm in Durham. So I met this artist in Durham in the studio, one of the homeboy studio. My boy named Skaz Digger. He's Big Daddy Kane DJ. But I knew him before he was Kane's DJ and all that. But a lot of cats used to go to his house and record. That's how he used to make money. And this particular day, I go to his crib, go up in there, and this artist was in there, and his name was Rick Vocals. So he was telling me about Rick Vocals. He was letting me hear his music and all that. I'm like, word, yo, this dude is hard. This nigga's hot. Wow. So, we exchanged numbers. We chopped it up. I told him what I might could do for him. We'll see what we can sit down and come up and put together. So that's when I get on the phone and call Black. Tell Black, yo, this dude hard. This dude is hot. Play his own instrument. He could play the instruments while he singing and all of the above. So Black came up just to hear homie and all that. So I set the meeting up, and once I set the meeting up, we go to the studio, we hanging out, chilling. He started letting Black hear the music. Black was like, yo, homie is incredible. I'm like, I'm telling you, bro, we gotta call Dame. We need to go and get with Dame. Take this dude up to New York, man. So he was like, all right, word, say no more. I'm gonna see what I can put together. So Black leave. Go back down to Charlotte. So I'm calling him like, yo, what's good, man? What we doing, man? When we going to New York? He was like, I got stuff to do. We gonna go, man. I'm telling you, we gonna go. We gonna definitely go. So I'm like, all right, cool. So you know me, I don't want to keep worrying nobody and keep calling them, which that's my bro, so I can do that. I stayed on his neck. About this one. For real. And so, after that, he kept putting it off. So then one day I called him like, yo, bro, what is we gonna do, man? This dude is hard, man. We gonna let somebody else get him? When we got Dame and them, they signing artists. Look how many artists they got. Chris John, they had a few, Rail. I'm like, yo, bro, like, we could take him up here and get us right. He's like, I bet. So he called Dame. He talked with Dame, and Dame told him, man, when you get in the city, just call me, man. That's it. Come on. So he called me back and told me, I talked to him. He said, come to the city. What we gonna do? I said, come on, man. When you get up here, we jumping in the car, man. I let Rick Vocals know that Black was on the way. I'm like, yo, can you go to New York? He was like, yeah. He said, yeah, I could go to New York. I'm like, all right, we getting ready to go to meet with Dame Dash. So Black get up here to Durham. As soon as he get up here to Durham, I go pick Rick up. Me, Black, Rick. I think I forgot who was riding with us, man. Anyway, we rode to New York. We get to New York, we get to my block in Harlem, and we get to 146 at Convent. It's the payphone was out there. That's when payphones are still out. We get to the payphone. He called Rocafella. He called out to the office, and they was like, yo. He was like, yo, can I speak to Dame Dash? And he was like, who's calling? He said, yo, tell him, no. He said, can I speak to, excuse me. He said, can I speak to Dame Dash? And they was like, he not here right now, But can you can leave a message and we'll make sure he get back with you. He said, all right, tell him Jay Black called. He hung up the phone, and we was all standing around the phone, so he hung up the phone. He told me, they said he wasn't there. They'll call back later, or he'll have me call or whatever. And then so we started walking across the street, gonna go head back towards down by my block. I mean, well, to the next corner, which where is my building that was at. Before we get to the middle of the street, the phone rang back. Once they told Dame who that was calling for him, Dame made sure he called that payphone back there. Facts. Alliance was good. Philly in the building. So before we get across the street, that phone rang. Run back to answer it. And Jay Black ran back and answered it. Grabbed it. It was Dame on the phone. He was like, yo, what up? He was like, yo, I didn't know who that was, man. They told me Jay Black, man. You know I had to call back, man. He was like, yeah, man, I'm up here. I bought the artist I was telling you about. So he was like, all right. That's what I'm hearing Black saying. All right, okay. That's what's up. Black came to the phone. He said, yo, man. He said, come to the office, man. I'm like, word. We out. We go down the block, jumped in the car. We out. We get downtown Rocafella to the office. Park the car. We go upstairs. Get upstairs. They got to come in, let you in. And salute. You said your joint on fire. That's what's up. So we get down there, we get to the office and all that, so they let us in. We sit in the lobby area and all that, and Dame assistant went back to the back. When it got Dame came to the front, like, yo, what's up, what's good? It's like, man, y'all come on. So me and Black went to the back with Dame. Rick Vogel sat in the front still, because we didn't know we could bring Rick back there yet. So we go back there, we get in the back, in the office. Jay-Z is sitting back there with his feet kicked up, getting a pedicure and all that. I guess he was getting the pedicure, manicure. Lil' Kim was he's sitting back with his chair leaned back. Lil' Kim, she's sitting up over him. I guess was in there just hanging out with him, like she always looked at him like a brother. At this time, I didn't know Lil' Kim like that, but she was in there. They was in there talking and bugging out, laughing. And then we came in. Dame introduced Jay-Z to me and Black and Lil' Kim. So we in the office chilling. So he was like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "Yeah, man, I got this artist, man. This boy is hot, man." He said it's hot, and So he was like, word. He was like, yeah, he was telling me about him. So where he at? He was like, he up there in the front. He was like, where, go get him. He said, all right, hold up. Black went to go get him. Dame looked at Jay-Z. He was like, yo, Black brought an artist up from North Carolina, man. Yo, we can't miss out on this one like we did with Nelly. We can't miss out on this one. And Jay-Z was like, all right, let's hear him out. He brought Rick Vogels in the office, so I'm sitting in there, and he came in, he introduced him to Dame and all that. Dame showed him love. He's like, yeah, Black said you nice, man. What you got for us, man? And he was like, all right. He threw the CD in. He was dropping bangers. They was going crazy in there. Jay-Z in there feeling them. Lil' Kim feeling them. Dame was smiling. He was happy. He was like, yo, bro, yo. I said, yo, don't take him to nobody else. Nobody. Don't take him to nobody. He was like, nah, man, I brought him to you. This is what we doing. He said, all right. He said, I got to fly out to LA, but I'm coming back. When I get back, we're going to set up another meeting. And we're going to lock in. Like, all right, bet. So we leave. Break out. Dame, soon as Dame got back, he called Black. Black called me like, yo, B, I got that call, man. He back. I'm like, word? He was like, yeah, B, he ready for us to come up. So shit, we left. We break out, go to New York. At the time, Rick was just working a regular job and all that. So what we did, I went and took him shopping. I bought him new stuff to throw on and all that to go in there for the second meeting, so they get the real visual of him and all that. Got my boy fresh. Went up in there, played some of the music again. He played some new stuff that he had that Dame didn't hear. Next thing we know, man, we left out of there, signed to Rocafella Records, man. Signed to Rocafella. So once we got signed with the Roc, man, Dame was coming up with a blueprint for Rick. And so we go back down south, had Rick get his stuff together and all that. Come back, New York, paperwork done. Signed with the Roc, had him working with Kanye West, Just Blaze, putting a lot of hot joints together and all that. And after that, the Paid in Full was ready. The movie was basically ready, edited and all that. And Jay Black was up there. I wasn't up there at the time. He said Dame kept listening to this song off of Rick Vocal CD. Aliyah had passed away. R.P. Aliyah. It was all over the news, and Dame was like sick behind it. Sick, bad, man. Bad, like he kind of was out of his body, man. He was in the office just sitting listening to Rick Vocal's CD. And this one particular song was called Ghost. He kept rewinding it back. And Black, walked in the office. He was like, what's going on, man? He was like, yo, man, your boy that dude is hot. He said, this one song right here, man, keep man, reminding me of Aliyah, dog. And he was like, well, what's the name? He played it for Black. He was like, this one right here. It's called Ghost, man. It's reminding me of her, man. Damn. He said, I done rewind this back about 4 or 5 times already. Black said, man, well, let's bring it to life, man. Let's do a video for it. He was like, yeah, matter of fact, you right. We got to do a video for this joint, man. Long story short, came out with the video. Dame did the joint dedicated to Aliyah. A lot of people don't even know about this song. The song came out on the Paid in Full soundtrack. It was next to come out after Cameron and Master P had that Body Body. So it was Cameron's song featuring Master P, but Cameron named the song Body Body and he put Master P on it. So, that song was scheduled to come out next. Mind you, we went and did the video for it. We shot it in Yonkers in a $300,000 video. And that's back then when the videos cost a lot of money and all that. So the song was Ghost. He took the concept from the Whoopi Goldberg joint Ghost. People was reminding Dame of Aliyah. Everybody he see, like the old ladies in the video. Y'all can check the joint out too. It's called Dame Dash Dedication to Aliyah, sung by Rick Vocals. The song is called Ghost. But Aliyah father was there. I was there drinking Heinekens with him. Me and Leah pops. Great guy. He was like, man, this song is a beautiful song, man. Whoever made this song gonna make a lot of money, man. This song is a beautiful song, man. I'm like, yeah, man. I said, it's my artist. And he's from Durham. He was like, wow. So yeah, me and Pops was just sitting there drinking Heinekens while we were shooting the video. But I had to get in the video a few scenes. I had Loon there. Y'all remember Loon? I Need a Girl. That's my brother. He was there. And at this particular time, the Lox was beefing with Rocafella at the time. And the Lox had heard that we was over in Yonkers shooting a video. They was talking about Styles P and all. It was like, yo, nah, hell no. No, we about to go over there and light that joint up. So my homeboy's name is Greg, which he run the studio over there. G. They call him G. He was running the Rough Rider studio. So I called G up. It was like, yo, bro, tell him this ain't got nothing to do with no the Beanie Siegel and the beef and all that they got. This is my artist and this is what we doing. This is my video, me and my brother Jay Black. And he told them what was what. And they was like, oh, okay. They showed mad love. Shouts out to Styles P, Jada, and all of them. They showed mad love once they found out what it was about, and they knew it was a dedication to Aliyah. They left it alone. I always said them dudes are some real dudes, man. Always, always. I give you all the stories about that. So the video, yeah, we knocked the video out. Video was done. Great experience, man. The song was supposed to come out, and unfortunately, some things happened behind the scenes with some of the people trying to be greedy and with the uncle, and our song the video never came out. Leah Moms didn't sign off on it because of something that the uncle had. Something what the uncle had did, man. And our song, the video never made it to BET, MTV, and none of that. If it would have made it there, it would have went crazy. But it was getting radio play and radio spins on the radio and all that stuff. It came out on the album, but the video would have been the kicker that would have took my artist all the way out of here. And before R. Kelly was called, being locked up for what he was locked up for, they was calling my homie, which is my artist Rick Vogels. They was calling him the next R. Kelly, because he could play the piano and sing and all at the same time. About to be out of here, but we're about to do some more stuff. I'm about to, we working on and collaborating now about putting the album out on him, because he's still hot. The boy is an incredible artist, and now I think it's time that we go and push what we need to push. But I definitely want y'all to check the album, the video out. It's on YouTube. Everybody can go and check it out. And I'm saying that to say, after the 30 years, we came in wherever we came in at in the middle is a pleasure that is history, man. Like this Rocafella movement. Because of the things that Jay-Z, Dave Dash, Biggs, and whoever else helped put it together, it was able to make a trail for us to be a part of something which opened doors for other things, paid in full, all of the above, man. That helped us maneuver and do other things. I still do paid in full events right now. So, and get paid from it, just hosting and all that, which is cool. From a small scene, nothing big. I was really there to do consultant work, not to be an actor, and just got pulled in with a scene that was memorable. So all that, I'm happy to be a part of. Thanks to my bro Dave Dash just put us in position. Thanks to my brother Jay Black. And I stayed getting on his nerves like, yo, we got to go get with Dame and make these moves. And we got a chance to at least make something memorable, something powerful that was meant a lot to Dame and to his queen Aliyah. Unfortunately,